welcome back to my YouTube. I am John Brown, and I apologise about not having any videos recently. I've been away on tour in South America. It was amazing. Thank you very much to anyone who watches my channel that came to any of the shows. I had a blast. Today I'm going to be checking out some new equipment. So just before I left, I got the Driftwood Amplification Purple Nightmare amplifier and the Driftwood Amplifier Mini Nightmare, as well as this purple awesome coffee custom cabs 2x12 with a V30 and a CREAMBACK in it. And well, I'm just going to do a quick run through and see what you think of the amps. So both amps are almost identical. One is 100 watt, and in this particular instance, this one is 50 watt. And this particular amp at the top here will be a giveaway on riffhard.com for one of the months of King of the Riff. So it's a very, very good prize. So if you're not subscribed to Riffhard, then I recommend that you do so, because we have killer prizes like this to win every single month. And all you have to do is write a few riffs. Easy, right? Well, you could win if your riff's good. So anyway, let's talk about the Purple Nightmare, because this is the one I'm going to start with. So this is a 2-channel amplifier made in the darkest part of Germany. It's all pretty dark, but made by a guy called Marek, who's really fucking awesome. And he wanted me to do a video of this particular Purple Nightmare, which is now mine to keep for my home studio, along with everything else wonderful here. And I've tried it. It's absolutely fucking amazing. So let me just talk through what it's got. So yeah, as I said, it's got 2 channels. It's 100 watt. It's got a pair of 6L6s and a pair of KT77s in the power section. And clean channel, distortion channel. It has a built-in tube screamer, which is optional extra if you want to get it. And it also has a built-in noise gate. Now, I really do wish that I got the MIDI option, and I forgot to ask for it. So maybe I will send it back to Driftwood to get that added, because it'll be cool to be able to control all of the features via my Helix, basically. 2 channels, built-in tube screamer with 3 controls, which is foot switchable on and off, or assignable to wherever you want it to. It's got rumble and sharp, which is resonance and presence. And this switch is a sizzle switch, which adds extra top end. And it's got 2 master volume controls. With the tube screamer, you can assign it to individual channel, channel 1, channel 2. You can assign it to master volume 2 only, if you want as well, or completely turn it off. And same with the gate. So with the gate, you can have it on, off, or assignable, or turn it off on master volume 2, which will be exceptionally handy for those of you guys that like to play a million notes in a solo. So just switch to master channel 2. The gate's turned off, and you don't have to worry about any decay loss. So what does it sound like? So I have the tube screamer turned on. I'm just going to turn that off for now, so that we can just have the distortion channel. I've got all the controls at noon. There's a high and low gain switch here. And on the clean channel, we also have a switch for a different mode. It's probably a bright switch. I haven't actually checked that, because no one really cares about a clean channel, do they? Anyway, yeah. So I've got it mic'd up here with 2 mics. I've got a SE Electronics V7 dynamic and a VR1 Voodoo ribbon mic. But I believe for this, I'm only going to have the V7 turned on, because to my ears it sounds better with the single mic. It's pointing directly at where the dust cap meets the cone, and it's covered by the SE Electronics Guitar RF, which is a shield, which is really good if you're using ribbon mics, because it gets rid of everything at the back. So with ribbon mics, they're generally figure of 8, so this makes the sound more isolated. The Coffee Custom Cabs was custom made as well. I tried these at the Guitar Summit last year in October, and it sounds amazing. It's really, really well constructed. Obviously, it doesn't have the grill. The grill's over there. I've taken it off just so I could see the speakers easier. Purple Nightmare, it's got this awesome purple flame maple front as well. It's just really, really well made, and it sounds glorious. So gate is on, tube screamer is off. We're in low gain mode. The gate's pretty high, isn't it? At least you know it works. So let me just turn down the gate a little bit. For now, I'm just going to turn it off. Feels fucking awesome to play through. It's really tight. It's really aggressive. I guess we should try it with the tube screamer in front. So obviously you've got 2 channels, and with the tube screamer you have so many tonal possibilities, and the fact that you can foot switch it all as well is just really, really good. I actually don't have the foot switch. I've either misplaced it or it wasn't in the box, and I'm not too sure which one it was. I'm going to guess that I've misplaced it because it's probably my fault. Yeah, so I'm going to try it with the tube screamer now, and then I'll run through the clean channel so you guys can hear it. So I've just got the settings on here, a little bit of gain, volume on full, tone a little bit higher than halfway, well, quite a bit higher than halfway. As you can just tell, then it added a fair amount of noise, which is pretty reminiscent of a pedal being added into the front of an amp. So let's do this again. But we can eliminate that. I'll turn the gate on. glorious. Let's try to see what the gate's like. The tube screamer in and the gain fairly high, it's about halfway, just over halfway. Gate doesn't really interfere with anything that I'm playing. It did in low gain mode, so obviously you only get the one knob adjustment for the noise gate, but it is really, really quite good. I guess we're going to check out the clean channel, and what I'm going to do after I've done this is I'm going to use the same settings on the mini one and see just how different it sounds. The mini one here has the same options as this. It's got the built-in tube screamer and the built-in noise gate. The only difference is it's 50 watt 6L6 as opposed to 100 watt 6L6 with KT77s and 6L6. Probably said 6L6s twice then, but who cares? Tube screamer's turned off, so that's good. Was it on this one? Yeah. All right, tube screamer's off. Let's have a little listen. It's actually a really nice clean channel. So let's see what it sounds like with the tube screamer in the front as well. I think my B string's dead. Yeah. It's really, really rocky and really, really open and big sounding. It's like, it's a very, very diverse amplifier, and that's just with the gain dimed. And it's not too metal, like you have that channel. So it's bridging the gap between the two. It's very, very well made. It sounds, listen to it, it sounds awesome. let's compare to the Mini Nightmare. I'm going to copy the controls to the exact. That's not a good start, is it? Huh, what's going on? Ah, gain was all the way down. I'm an idiot. And there's no noise gate on that. Let me just turn the noise gate on. And then... there it is. Which isn't labeled on the back, by the way. But that's fine. Sounds fucking awesome. I can't believe how good that tiny little head case sounds. It sounds absolutely amazing. Holy shit. No point trying out the clean channel, as I said earlier. No one really cares. In metal anyway. Obviously through the mic, you guys are hearing only a fraction of what I'm hearing because you're hearing a snapshot of that point on the cone. If I had to go about how it feels, a 5150 that isn't shit. It's got that kind of nice juiciness to it But in terms of tonal characteristic, I mean, obviously they're all fairly in the same ballpark and it's all down to personal preference, but it's really, really unique. It sounds absolutely amazing. If you want to have the opportunity to win this little one, then please go over to riffhard.com, and this will be up probably after this video goes out. This is kind of an announcement of it being a prize. I'm really excited to use the Purple Nightmare more in my home studio. It sounds unbelievable. The clean channel is glorious. I think it's gonna be very, very good platform for pedals. I think that the clean channel is full and sparkly at the same time. It can be anything you want it to. The range that the EQ has is really, really big, and it's just glorious. I don't have anything but positive things to say about this amp. If you haven't tried one out, then do yourself a favor and try one out. You'll be seeing more of these amplifiers in some more videos. I'm going to do some playthrough style ones to drums, so you can hear what it sounds like in a mix. I think that's very, very important for wisely choosing an amp either live or in the studio. And yeah, well, I guess I'll see you soon. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed my noodling out of tune at points, thanks to my B string. Big thumbs up to Driftwood Amplification. Check it out, try it out, and I'll see you next time.